That's right, it's back. I'm super indecisive. I was having a hell of a time with my lighting. I actually have another new light. I don't know. This is just going to be a non-stop work in progress. If you guys have any preferences, if you're like, I cannot take seeing the sequins one more time, or if you're like, oh, that was nice and fresh to have a pretty little curtained area, let me know. Because honestly, at this point, I could give a shit. But that's not why you're here. You're here because you saw I have my April favorites. Now, those of you who've been with me know I don't do monthly favorites because usually I have one or two things that are my favorites. So why am I going to make a video for just one or two things? But of course, in April, we had the Sephora Savings Event and I got lots of new things and so many things I just keep using over and over and over again because I'm so in love. So let's go through some of my Sephora favorites. Did I really just call them my Sephora favorites? Ugh. My April favorites. Oh, and to those of you who are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jennifer. I am into all things hair, skin, and makeup. So if that sounds like you, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. You know you're going to come back anyway. All right, so yeah, there's a ton. So I'm just going to go through it. Let's just get into it. I mean, the first thing that you're probably noticing about me is she's looking a little severe up top, and that's because I can't help playing with my new NARS palette. The Summer Unrated palette is one of my favorite palettes ever. Ever, ever, ever. The end. Amen. I love it. If you don't have it and you are an eyeshadow person, go get it. It is a limited edition palette, so it will not be available forever, and you will regret not having this. As most of you know, my eyebrows and I do not get along. We are always arguing, and I'm always trying to find something new to make them happy. Currently, I'm using from Refi. These are two of their brow pencils. I have the shade Light and Medium. I use both of them. I love them very, very much because they're pigmented. They last long. They have just a really, oh, that's just a spoolie end. Who cares about that? They have just a very thin micro tip, which is what I really prefer. I do fill in and I do use powders and I use gels and I use all sorts of things besides these. But so far, I'm really, really, really into these. All right, we're going in no particular order because here is my sunscreen from Innisfree. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel SPF 50 PA++++. This I love probably more than almost any other sunscreen ever. Any of you who used Crave's the Beach Shield, this reminds me of that very much. It is just that thin, light texture that just blends into your skin like a nice light lotion. It leaves a nice glow behind, but at no point do you look shiny or greasy. You just look natural and glowy, not matte. There's no white cast. This is the most perfect sunscreen I have used in a very long time. Oh, and it works. And it works great under makeup. Now, this one here, you all may remember because I did a video on it from Glow Recipe. This is their Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. I have lots of feelings about hyaluronic creams or hyaluronic acid in general. For me, because I live in an area that is very dry in the winter because we get a lot of snow and it's very humid in the spring, summer, early fall. So, during that time of year, I want lighter weight things. Hyaluronic acid likes to draw in water from the atmosphere. If you live in a dry place like the Southwest, hyaluronic acid probably isn't from you because it can't draw in water where there isn't any. It'll actually take it from other parts of tissue in your body, and it can actually backfire on you if you're not using tons of other hydrating ingredients like toners and essences throughout the day. And to one of my subscribers out there, you know who you are. We've been discussing this lately, and I'm sorry this didn't work out for you, but you saw right through me and you knew I was kind of on the fence with hyaluronic acids. Well, anyway, this one here, I started using in April, and as you can tell, it's almost gone. I use it every morning. It's been raining a lot, so we have a lot more moisture in the air, and this is delightful. It is nice and light. It is like a gel cream texture. It goes on really nicely. It feels very watery and kind of soothing and gentle, but it feels so moisturizing. Once it's on, it sinks in, it dries down, leaves you still with that nice little glow. I've been loving it. As a matter of fact, I actually purchased a backup from the Sephora sale, so I do have another one on deck ready to go. So like I said, if you live somewhere where you do have humidity in the air, I completely recommend this. If you live in a very dry climate, I don't think you're going to like it. Now, I actually have two favorite mascaras. This one from Charlotte Tilbury I'm wearing today. This is the Push Up Lash. This is in the shade Dream Pop. And as you can tell, my lashes don't look as like dark as normal. That's because this is kind of like a reddish brown shade. I don't know if you can see that or not. I am in love with this. Not only do I love the formula, this is the first Charlotte Tilbury mascara I've ever tried. Shame on me. I love mascaras. I need to try more of hers. This formula is fantastic, but I just love this shade of brown. It's not brown. It's not red. It's just in between. It's kind of like a mahogany shade. I think it is so pretty. Now, I don't know if it comes off as well on camera or in photos, but in person, I think it's just like soft and gentle and lovely. But because of the formula, I still get that pow from my lashes. And then the other one from YSL, this is their Lash Clash. I was not sure about this at first because not waterproof. Also, this one isn't either, but it was flaking on me. And you know me, if it smudge, smears, or flakes, you're dead to me. But then one day I used a setting spray after I had done my mascara, which is not normal for me. I usually use setting sprays before my mascara because I don't want for there to be any transfer from like the dampness of the setting spray on my lashes to under my eyes. That has happened to me in the past. Anywho, I used my setting spray after I used this, and I had no flaking whatsoever. So for any of you who might be like in love with a mascara, but she's flaking on you, try your setting spray. Very, very last in your routine. I think it might help you. While we're talking about setting sprays, this is the one that currently has my heart from Lawless. This is their Glam Guard. It is the long wear setting spray. And when I tell you, first of all, you got to shake it up, but that fine mist, look at that. Come on! When it lands on your face, you barely feel it. And I probably give like 5 spritzes and it locks down my makeup. No joke. I had to wear my makeup, not last weekend, but the weekend before. I went on a road trip with a couple of the moms to see our boys at college. And I had my makeup on from, I think, about 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. And it held. Like, I was blown away. I never wear makeup that long, so I don't normally see, good Lord, woman. I don't normally see if a setting spray is like bananas good. Well, I had this one on for, 15 hours. This is that good. Next up, my eyelash curler broke. I walked into Sephora and I said to the girl, show me your best eyelash curler. She took me over to the checkout area, like on the outside of that area where all the samples or like smaller sizes are, the little try me sizes. And she gave me this one here. It's from Shiseido. Oh, there's like tissue fuzz on it. Oh, girl, get it together. And it works so nicely. Now, the opening for your lashes to go in is actually smaller than the opening of my Sephora Beauty one. So it was like a little bit of adjustment trying to get used to that. But the curl it makes is intense and it lasts all day long and it doesn't hurt or pinch or pull. I am loving this. Hopefully I will have this for a very long time. I had my one from Sephora for probably 7-8 years. So hopefully this one will last me just as long. With all this talking, my lips are wearing off, so let me show you the lips that I've been loving. These are from Tarte. These are the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumps. They do have another line, and it's not the plump. This one gives like that little bit of tingling and that little bit of kind of a cinnamony taste. It doesn't bother me. I usually don't like those sorts of things. Does it plump? I don't know, but I love the colors. I actually have 3 colors. I have Tulip, Poppy, and Mixed Berries. And there you can see Tulip, Poppy, and Mixed Berries. I actually have Mixed Berries on my lips right now. When you look at this, it seems like it has kind of a purple undertone to it, but on the lips, it's just natural. I love this. I had actually purchased Tulip and Poppy first, and I love them so much that I went back to get Mixed Berries. Now, everyone's been losing their mind over, I think the shade is White Peach. It is such a neutral shade that on bare lips, it looks like nothing on me. Obviously, you can wear it over top of lipstick, but do you see how pigmented that is? I mean, there's no need to wear these over lipsticks. I mean, they are their own lip product all in one. They're pigmented, they're shiny, they are juicy, they feel great. They have a little bit of stick to them, so they're not sliding around. They last quite a while. I'm super in love with these, and I don't know if these are getting as much love as they should. Now, if any of you saw the video I did following JVN's curly hair tutorial, I was using this. It's his complete instant recovery serum. Of course there's hair in it. It's because I'm using it. I am super impressed with this. It is a light gel type texture. You need a very little bit, and I just rub it between my fingers like this, and you can put it anywhere you have flyaways. If your hair is like a little frizzy, if it's second day hair, you can go in and just, you know, go through and zhuzh up what you have. I like to use it, you know, when my hair is wet. It's an amazing heat protectant, but it also just like helps to define and hold your style. This does so many things. So if you're looking for something for your hair that you're like, I want something that is going to be nourishing to my hair, I want it to protect my hair, I want it to hold a style, I want it to help with frizziness, I want it to help make my curls look more curly, this is for you. And last but not least, from Patrick Ta, this is his Major Volume Plumping Gloss. I have it in the shade Full Syringe. I am so obsessed with this. First of all, it is so juicy. I mean, look at that. I put this on my lips. Can I put it on right now? She's gonna look crazy. I mean, can we go gloss on top of gloss? Why not? Do you see that? It is so juicy. I mean, it gives your lips just like so much like perceived volume and dimension. It smells delicious. It's so pretty. It's so shiny, so juicy. I am beyond obsessed with this. I will be repurchasing this when it gets low because she's that gloss for me. So yeah, that was a lot of favorites, but I couldn't help it, and I'm going to blame it on the Sephora sale. I will, of course, link all of these for you in the description box below. If you have any questions, do me a favor, leave it in the comments. Oh my God, how did I even forget? Ugh, you guys, from Givenchy, the Prisme Libre powder. This is everything everybody says it is. Now, on camera, I do think it looks a little different, so I don't wear it on the same way on camera that I do in real life. This does have a mattifying effect, but it also is very blurring. When I wear it like all over my face on camera, she not cute. But I do like to wear it in like this area here. It just like blurs pores. It smooths everything out. I have this in the shade 2 Satin Blanc, which is perfect for me. I'm going to get another shade for summer because I think it's going to be nice for when I'm extra shiny, just to kind of keep that shine at bay a little bit. This stuff is friggin' good. I know, how did I forget you? How? Oh, because you were sitting on the side over here. You weren't in the basket with everybody else. All right, so that is it, friends. If you have any questions about any of these, leave them in the comments below. I will, of course, leave links to everything in the description box. My hair is a super duper hot mess. I'm trying out a bunch of new hair products, some of which I'm really loving me, and they're allowing me to have second day hair. This is second day hair, so I know. It's crazy, but there's a lot going on in here right now. And now, if you guys have any new favorites that you think I need to know about, put them in the comments below. You know I don't want to miss out on something amazing. All right, friends, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.